Now, if you say to yourself, hey, how do I farm Genome? How do I access this? Well, first of all, you're going to want to start from the makeshift chalet safe house, and you're going to follow the approximate route that I'm showing you on screen now. It is a relatively short drive, and then once the actual bunker itself has been unlocked, it is even shorter. It is even shorter to go inside and find him. So, bear with me. This bunker is only accessible once you have completed the quest Fault Hunting. Now, Fault Hunting, in my opinion, is one of the strongest narrative quests in Borderlands 4 that I have experienced. It is definitely worth it just for the story alone. You can replay the mission, but yes, it is definitely worth it just for the story alone. And once you've completed Fault Hunting, the final step to the quest is going to take you inside of this bunker. Now the bunker is full of creeps. You don't need to kill anything. There's no combat arena. It's just open doors as long as you have completed the Fault Hunting quest. And here we are, short, simple, sweet run. This is the Genone boss fight arena. This is the Encore machine. And a simple farm is like this. Now, the first time you farm him, or the first time you actually enter the arena, this is going to be this little pod. He has an animation. You can only hit him once your crosshair turns red, but once you can do that, Genone is a relatively simple enemy to kill, especially, you know, if you use something like the Oscar mic itself, or my favorite method of killing Genone, the kickballer. Once you've killed the boss, get your legendary or not, what you're going to do is you're going to run past him, and there is a red chest that you can take your time to open if you want. This does drop a legendary. I did receive a legendary while I was farming. I'm going to put that footage on screen right now, and this is the portal to teleport. If you want to farm out the red chest for world drops, you can do that. If not, I would advise skipping it. And on all subsequent kills of Genone, there's going to be an animation where he isn't actually there. You can technically hit him with things like throwing knives and keep him contained inside of his little container if you are going to one-shot him with something like Kickballer or another ordnance build that will let you one-shot, but you do have to wait a second until he actually is eligible to be damaged, despite the fact that you can technically hit him with guns beforehand. So that's it. That is the farm. Now you ask yourself, hey, what does Genone drop? Well, I will show you what he drops. Genone drops two things. For starters, he drops the Oscar Mic Assault Rifle. Now this is the deadly space laser that you have seen. Space laser alt-fire calls down a space laser that deals, on this version, 9,177 damage every 0.2 seconds. It regenerates 1 ammo after 60 seconds. Now this laser, it calls down for approximately 2 seconds. You're going to be getting 10 ticks of damage with it. It is a lot of damage if you can stack a crit properly. And additionally, it comes with the legendary trait Tactical Rounds. The first half of your magazine deals plus 50% bonus damage. That is nothing to sneeze at. This one I rolled has a 20-round magazine. First 10 rounds plus 50% damage. Last 10 rounds don't have that damage bonus. And this one I got with the Torg manufacturer part, so it fires gyrojets. Very good. And the second item he drops is the Recursive. Now, it just says looping. It doesn't actually have a description right now, but I will show you and describe to you what it does in just one moment. And this one rolled with knockback force is increased by 83%. Now, what the Recursive is going to do is you're going to drop a mine. You're going to drop a mine onto the ground. And what this mine is going to do, after a short while, it's going to pick a target, you know, in a decent radius near it, 195 centimeters, and it's going to jump. It is going to jump to and stick to, or at least try to jump to and stick to a target, any target. It is then going to explode and then try to find another target. Now, this loops until, from what I can tell, approximately 30 seconds have passed, or if it can't hit a target. If it can't find a target, or if it misses a target more than 2 times, it is just going to disappear. Maybe the Recursive is going to have some use in UVHM 5 level 50 plus maxed out, but as far as I can tell, it's not particularly useful. The real meat and potato is going to be the Oscar mic. This thing, it feels very, very good as a boss melter that isn't just a bug C kickballer. So that was the Genone farm. I hope you enjoyed and have a great day.